are live.
Hi, everyone. And, fuck.
Clank, clank.
Well,
Jesus. God damn. Couldn't even get past hi, everyone.
We've already broken Alex, so you understand how this stream is going to go.
We're starting strong, folks.
I think I could top what happened just before we went live for the rest of the evening. I think we've told all the story we can tonight. Good night, everybody. But welcome to this week's episode of Guardians of Haven: Farside Fury! Exclamation point. Thank you for joining us for your weekly dose of superhero shenanigans. My name is Alex, and I will be your humble game master this evening. Tonight we are playing Mutants and Masterminds by our friends at Green Ronin Publishing. M&M is a superhero game that uses its simple D20 mechanics to generate thrilling action and high-stakes drama. One of my favorite things about this game is the use of the hero point. Hero points are a currency the players have, which allows them to influence the story in exciting ways, from rerolling failures into successes, to editing the scene, to using their powers in new and creative ways. These points are earned by good role-playing, jokes I think are funny, jokes I think aren't funny, and suffering the consequences of your character's complications. They're also a tool you have access to as an audience member. If you follow, subscribe, or donate bits during the stream, you are given a hero point to give to the hero of your choice. I also want to thank our sponsor, Norse Foundry, the best place in the world to buy dice. You can use our code USPNorse to get 10% off your order and free shipping if you tell them that we sent you. We've gathered some dashing heroes today. Say welcome to the show, heroes.
Welcome to the show,
Heroes.
I want to give everyone a chance to tell us a little bit about themselves, the character they will be playing, and have them answer my question of the day, which is, what is your favorite death game story? And I will start with the man of the hour, Kevin.
Hi, everybody. I'm Kevin. I'm playing Chimera, the shape-shifting enigma of the group, who, tries to rise to whatever occasion is called for, with dignity, of course, not like the rest of these people in there. They're immature, thirst trap jokes and all that nonsense. But so my favorite death game story, because I'm old school, at first I was only worried that Jonesy might steal this from me, but then Alex revealed his encyclopedic knowledge of pop culture lore. As a child of the 80s, I'm going to have to go with The Running Man. You got a death game with Arnold Schwarzenegger, Jesse Ventura, and Richard Dawson just chewing up the scenery. What a great movie. Check it out if you haven't seen it. And I'm going to kick it on over to Jonesy.
Hi, everybody. Thanks for joining in tonight. My name is Jonesy, and I'll be playing the fabulous Captain Flynn, the captain of this ragtag crew of space pirates. As far as the question of the day, I don't know. There's so many good ones. But gonna have to go old school. Well, I guess it's old school now. With Battle Royale. And then as far as that, there's also the Kevin fact of the day, that Kevin does not use either red or blue lasers, but he does know what half the battle is. So with that, I'll kick it over to Deuce.
Howdy, everybody. I'm the Deuce. I am the holy diver to Kevin's Rainbow in the Dark of EO Songs of the Untold Stories Project.
Wow.
Thank you so much for joining us here on Deuce Week, day 2 of that. It's great to have this wonderful time. I'm sorry you all will be sick of me very soon, but that's what I'm here for. To answer the question of the day, as usual, I've given this a lot of thought, and I decided on a movie that has hidden intent, a sinister host, hopeful overtones, but a darker story when you really start looking into it. So obviously I'm talking about what is legitimately my favorite movie of all time, Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. That is absolutely 100%. Those kids did not come out of that. It was a lie, and Charlie Bucket's grandpa is a dick, but I still love the movie.
Hey, a movie about a guy who runs the show being a liar? Hey, wait a second. Oh, sorry.
Life imitates art. And the Kevin fact comes at the end, because that's how we do things here. So that's all right. I'm going to hang on to mine a little bit later, and we'll build up excitement for what will absolutely not live up to the hype I'm building for it. So, Andy, go.
Hi everyone, I'm Andy. I'm here for our superhero shenanigans. Tonight I am playing Aelin, the femme fatale of our group of intrepid pirates. To answer the question of the day, I did run this by the entire group before we got to this point. My favorite death game movie, I'm going to say, is Tron, the original, because, I mean, literally death games in a computer. And yeah, I think the Kevin facts of the day for hero points are to come in the style of the game itself. So we're going to save mine for a little bit later as well. And we will pass it over to the beginnings of the Moon Twins, Cat.
Hey, I'm Kat. I'm playing Moon Twin, either 1 or 2, depending on who your favorite is. And that is Ursa. She is the little. I want to say she's the craziest one, but I am not sure that's true anymore.
Nope.
I think they both have crazy in their own way, of equal level. As for my question of the day, or my answer to the question of the day, this probably shows my age, but my favorite Death Games movie is The Hunger Games. So, sorry. You know, bunch of kids dying in an arena is what it is. So with that, I will pass it to my favorite twin, Calvin.
Okay, hey everyone, I'm Calvin. I am the least favorite Moon Twin.
Oh my
god.
Wow.
And I'm playing Alara, the super psychic from the dark side of the moon. Yeah, I totally forgot about what the question of the day was going to be, so I didn't have an answer prepared. I'll be honest. But I mean, I don't think this is, if I had more time to think about it, I'd probably think of a better answer. I don't
Northern Exposure.
I was gonna say Death Race, but then I realized I never actually watched that. Surprisingly for me. You know
No
what?
love for Casanova Frankenstein?
Somebody really put a poll up. Who's your least favorite Moon Twin?
Oh no.
Wait, oh God.
Why am I on the poll?
I don't know. If I had to pick an answer, just I guess because I was literally looking at gameplay of it earlier today for no reason. Ratchet and Clank Deadlocked, the often forgotten third or fourth game in the series that imprinted on me when I was a child. And it's forever, the soundtrack is just forever stuck in my head. I don't think it's a great story. It's very predictable, but there's a lot of stuff that blows up in that game, and that really got young me going.
That explains so much.
It really does. Was that everyone?
That's everyone.
Okay. Then I will pass it back to Alex.
I'm Alex. I'm going to point everybody who's not them. And my favorite death game story, it's probably Squid Game, to be honest. And that was the story that really got me into the genre. But I really like every death game. I think there's a lot of fun. It's the one genre of anime I'm a really big fan of, which I know is weird to say. But it comes up a lot for some reason. Yeah. So I know tomorrow there's a new season of Alice in Borderland, and I'm very excited to see how we get back into that nonsense because they got out of the game at the end of the last season. So who knows what's going to happen. Also, Deuce, you got an achievement.
Oh Lord.
Oh shit. No. I must have blocked this out in my mind. Here we go. There we go. Oh.
When I click on the icon on screen, the little pop-up shows that says pre-game is the best game. Your antics broke Alex right before we hit the go live button, ensuring you can't possibly live up to the hype of our off-camera personas.
So yeah, welcome back to Guardians of Haven, where things are a little bit different than they were last season, but I'm very excited. There's some shenanigans afoot. A rogue AI has taken over Farside City and turned it into its own personal death game. And before I jump into the recap, I just want to share Kevin fact number 323. Kevin's favorite childhood dessert was orange drop cookies.
I didn't know they invented baking back then.
Touche.
Oh.
Touche.
Well, they were literally oranges that dropped out of the tree onto the tribal, gathering grounds. That's how. No.
Oh, So yeah, without further ado, I say we go ahead and dive on in. Our heroes, we rejoin them in media res, breaking into an armory belonging to Lady Lunar on Farside City. They underwent a check sequence to pull off their heist, and they did a very wonderful job, finding themselves in a chamber full of weapons with no power packs, no ammunition, and clearly a trap of some sort, where they met the adorable new teammate, Girla, who is a fuzzy little white critter that they found in an amber fluid cell, similar to the one that Ursa and Alara were kept in during their time being entertained by their aunt, Lady Lunar. They were ambushed by a group of Comundos led by the aptly named Lunartic and his Crater Ape companion, Captain Crater. Unfortunately, Captain Crater was immediately grabbed and incapacitated by Chimera, and Lunartic was able to give a couple of good lines of monologue or moonologue, as I shared later
Oh,
in Discord, before Ursa very helpfully threw a crate at him and shut him up. As this fight was coming to an end, everything froze, and the rogue AI Toon showed up over Farside City in a massive flying saucer, sort of Independence Day style, and announced that the audience deserves better than the Guardians fighting a bunch of nameless mooks for the first fight of the season, and that the revolution on Farside City will be the greatest entertainment event the universe has ever seen, trapping them within a death game she is calling Farside Fury. She deployed an energy field over Farside City and transformed it into an arena for her death game show. The heroes were teleported out of the armory and back onto the deck of the Marion, their ship, where they met their plucky new advisor, the robot Moriarty, which stands for the Multiversal Operator for Regulations, Instruction, Analysis, Risk, and Training of Yahoos. Introduced the Yahoos. Moriarty explained that there was 8 other teams competing against them for the title of ruler of Farside City, as well as access to the Moonstone. Those teams being Lady Lunar's personal court, the Guardians of Haven, Mama Kiger and the Twisted Sisters, the Starcon, Aegis, the Children of Chrysalis, Oops, All Phoenixes, the Stormbreakers, and the Gemstars. And they got to receive a loot box and meet one of their potential sponsors, Deuce, who is the mascot / spokesperson for Hero Points Incorporated. Deuce did give them a challenge of this episode, so we'll see if they get that in exchange for the possibility of starting every stream with 2 hero points instead of 1. So let's see what kind of trouble we can get into. Our heroes, as we rejoin them, are in the midst of selecting the last additional members of their team, and we'll go from there. So, heroes, go ahead and take it away.
We still don't think adding Krokanog to the team is a good idea. Especially not without their consent.
And if we asked, I'm pretty sure Og would actually say yes, but that's also part of the problem.
And Gruk would be very upset.
He would say yes if Og did, so. But
That
yes.
being why he'd be upset, yes.
Yes.
Oh.
Given the stakes involved, do we have the luxury of concerning ourselves with feelings? And would it not be more efficient to make use of whatever resources are available?
They're not resources, Chimera. They're people. And this is a
People
death
can be
game.
resources, especially in a death game.
You have something wrong with you.
I am functioning at optimal capacity. Thank
Yeah.
you.
He does make a good point, though.
Well, I'm not bringing Eric in to die, so.
No, of course.
Moriarty,
Yes, Yahoo.
this Yahoo would prefer you address us as Aelin. Do we have?
There is a moment where Moriarty like wants to snap and bite back, but you see there's a glimmer in his eyes electronically, and he says, "Must comply with your request." Aelin,
Excellent. Is it possible for us to get a message out to potential teammates first before just adding them to the roster?
yes, we can send a message out.
There you go, Alara.
Oh, do you want me to message them?
I want you to message Gruck.
Oh,
Gruck?
Specifically Gruck, yes, because we know Og will say yes without thinking.
sure, yeah.
Good thinking.
Gruck, whom I have conversations with quite regularly. Yes.
Make
Sure.
sure you mention that I'm here because he doesn't like me. That might lower the chances of him coming.
Oh, well, if he doesn't like you, I'm sure he's quite the fan of me. Okay. Is this a video message? My hair good, or is this like a text message or something?
We can beam the broadcast however you wish. Also, there is a good chance they're already watching the broadcast.
Oh. Oh.
But you told us
No, never mind. That's a lie. The broadcast doesn't begin for 24 hours, per the Game Master's previous instructions.
and also that this was a private space.
Yeah.
Was it
Private
though?
until the broadcast begins. There are private locations in your space, but
Do you suspect we can honestly count on that being honored? If ratings are the desired goal, we should not necessarily trust that our kind host is being completely forthright.
I don't want any cameras in the toilet, please.
well, no, we in the interest of good
That's
taste
not
and decorum, we
entertaining.
would
That's
not
not
do that.
entertaining. That's just messed up.
Thank you.
Not entertaining for the people we want to entertain.
Ew. Mm.
Uh, okay, so suppose video message then, one not taking place in the washroom.
Certainly. Shall I grab the camera?
Please, yes, do.
I will be very helpful.
Wonderful.
Also, good evening, Paul and Og and Devious. Thanks for coming to hang out with us tonight.
And Robert.
And Robert, who I believe is the alias of one of those other people.
Oh, that's right.
I believe, but I don't want to out them because they
Really?
usually go by their alter ego. All right, so Moriarty will shuffle off to the closet. He'll throw a bunch of things out the side of the closet, and he will come back with a rolling, sort of almost like a 16mm camera.
Okay. Should have practiced what I was going to say, but I guess I'll just wing it.
And Aelin is just going to kind of lean against the bulkhead, cross her arms over her chest, and just smile with their fangs bared slightly as she watches Alara.
Who was just squirming when she's standing.
Ursa's gonna look over at Aelin and say, "Do you remember when she was like this for Captain Flynn?" Ah.
Good
She
times.
kind of, she'll give you the side the look out of the side of her eye and just kind of wink.
Little Garrula's gonna walk up to Chimera and like hug his leg and go, "It's okay, buddy. You can try being mean to protect your friends, but they're probably still gonna come anyway."
I was not being mean. I was merely being efficient.
I don't think they believe that, but okay. Wander on back to the low corner.
Okay.
Well, we're rolling. Whatever you want to say to Og. Or Greg.
Okay. I don't know why I thought it would be like a call, but it's just a message. Oh, okay, well, we're rolling. Hi, Gruck. How are you? So in a bit of a situation over here, was wondering if we could use your expertise for something. Don't know if you've got the broadcasts of what's going on the moon over Earth, Farside City specifically. Um, Bit of a what was it called? Death game situation. With Tune. I'm sure you've seen it already. I don't need to explain the whole situation to you. Um, the crew is here, and we may need some assistance. I know you and Og, of course, are very technically minded, and we could use that expertise. However, this is a death game where death is involved, and your safety can't be guaranteed if you are here. Um, didn't want to force you to come, obviously, but as was pointed out by Chimera, your assistance would be very useful. So we're asking instead of forcing. You could of course say no, but I thought, I thought I had an end to that sentence. If Og is there, just, run the question by him as well. Tell him I said hello. That'll do it.
You sure you don't want to do a take 2 of that?
I don't see that getting any better
Fourth
if I do
Wahlberg
it
is not
twice.
laughing. Chimera is not laughing. It's not happening.
Ursa is definitely laughing.
I don't think it's possible to improve that.
I have
really
several
is.
ideas.
Well, no.
I feel like I wouldn't be doing my job as your coach if I didn't point out that there is a speaking element to this death game, and you are going to need to work on your media presence if you want to succeed.
I'll have you know, I had excellent royal training growing up. It's just on camera in an entertainment position is very different.
Did you forget it all when you got frozen?
No, well, not all.
She was never the one that was good at the social aspects of the position.
Moriarty, do you have extensive background information on all of us?
Yes, I do.
Hmm. Noted.
Well,
So,
send that monstrosity of a message through,
really,
and we'll see how it
monstrosity?
goes.
Isn't that bad?
No,
It was as we
pretty bad. Why
expected.
did you say the moon?
I
Well,
thought they were your friends. You sounded really stiff.
okay, well, to answer the many questions and criticisms I'm hearing, I said the moon because, well, it just seemed like the obvious one I was talking about. And they are well, I haven't talked to Auguras in quite some time, and Gruck less so.
Then why didn't you say hello? I missed you.
I Yeah, like why do you have so many questions?
Oh, I'm sorry. I'll be quiet.
No,
Just-
no, I'm sorry. I don't
sorry.
need to. It's complicated.
Did you send it, Moriarty?
Yes.
Thank God.
Good. Well, now we wait.
Is there anyone else you'd like to send a message to?
Should we reach out to the Earth superheroes? I definitely should not do that one because they were not happy to see me.
Unfortunately, 2 of those teams are already arrayed against us.
What about that one that Daedalus is part of?
Liberty League?
Daedalus.
The Liberty League.
It's a little dated.
I believe Daedalus's propensity to be kidnapped would make him a less than useful addition to the roster. resources spent rescuing him would be better used to accomplish our goals.
I
Okay.
actually agree with Chimera.
Give Chimera the nod like he knows what he's talking about and a thumbs up.
Well, I'm
We
not
do believe things have been aligned against us in such a way that our choices are very limited. Moriarty is the one that we have attuned to our side, and Astaria, well, getting her away from Watson could be beneficial.
So, who else do we know? Do you remember that werewolf we met?
What?
Have we met a werewolf?
That silences all of the players not remembering that werewolf guy.
Aelin just kind of looks at Alara, and her eyes narrow into slits.
No?
Two fuzzy people are not enough for you?
That's fair. Then, is that it? Astaria, and then we await Kruk and Og's response?
Unless you know somebody that's really good at rescuing people. It may be that if they get injured, we can save them and then they don't have to die.
We would have to be
I think
good
we
at
should
the
call Bowman.
rescue.
You be quiet, Moriarty.
I think we should call Jason and see how long it takes Bowman to notice he's gone.
Oh,
Damn.
7 seasons later.
damn.
Hey, Jason, that's a coat on a chair. Oh, just wonder where the hot pockets weren't going to.
Why is there so
Maybe we
many
could
Hot
get one of
Pockets here?
Daedalus's Uno robots for like the downtime. You know what I mean?
Oh. Should... Yeah. Would he let us
Can we just
borrow
like
one?
take one?
I'm
do you
sure he
think?
won't mind.
He has so many of them.
Gonna get a Cynthia?
I mean, such good
Oh
friends.
God. Oh God. My brain. Aelin goes, we like that idea.
Yay, Cynthia! Sherlock, shut up. Stop.
I'm not saying anything.
Do we message him? How do we get a Cynthia here?
I can send a message to. Do you want me to message Cynthia directly, or do you want me to message Daedalus?
But what if we message Daedalus and then he also comes?
He shows up.
We would think he would have to be invited first.
And
I don't know. He tends to have a habit of showing up where he's not invited.
Agreed.
With reality shifting around us, we would think that would be a very bad idea. Daedalus is a smart individual, and we believe he would be able to piece that together.
I can message Cynthia directly.
Considering that one of the teams was the Oops All Phoenix team.
Yeah. Just
Moria-
message the Cynthia.
Moriarty, have the teams been announced to the viewers?
Not yet.
When will that take place? When broadcast goes live?
It will take place in 24 hours during your formal meeting with the other teams.
Formal meeting with the other teams. Is this the we kill everyone in one go?
No, this is a formal event where you will be enjoying a dinner and getting the chance to meet your host and meet your competition. Low stakes, no combat. The dome will keep all of you safe. Will keep the opponents safe from harm or mutilation or maiming. Or hindrance in many manners. It is a formal event, however, so you will have to wear something spiffy.
Chimera will morph a tux.
Spiffy.
Your formal leathers.
Formal leathers. I don't know. Aelin might be a ball gown girl. Who knows?
I said femme fatale, remember?
There are many sequins in our future.
So leather and sequins then. Okay, we're good.
Yep. We cannot think of anyone else that we have a relatively good relationship with. Bran Cardone would be useful as a resource, but trustworthy, not so much.
Well, I will keep an eye out for Grek's response, and we will work on getting Astaria, Moriarty, and Cynthia sent over this way.
You're already here.
Indeed, you're right. I was reading off the teleprompter.
Are you sure it's not broken?
Everything is fine.
Mr. Moriarty, are there other Moriartys on the other teams too?
There are other coaches on the other teams, but I am the only Moriarty.
Oh, you guys talk to each other?
I will not be able to converse with them since I have been conscripted onto your team.
That seems fair.
Can we add everyone else's coaches also to our team?
Ooh.
Hold, please. Toon is advising me that that is not allowed.
Oh, darn it.
Where in the rulebook does it say that's not allowed?
Show me it in
Moriarty will-
writing.
Moriarty will display the rulebook in a hologram. And you can see Toon is probably writing rules as she's thinking.
As the almost as though as the players are coming up with questions, the GM has to choose which ones are good ones to write rules about and which ones he can just say yes to. Well, we have a formal to get ready for.
Yeah, Ursa, you got an achievement.
Oh no.
All right, you two. Well, come with us. We have attire to pick out. And she'll kind of slap both Alara and Ursa on the back and lead them down below decks.
My achievement is the rules. You made Toon show you the rule book for some PC nonsense.
Wander up to Captain Flynn and like tug on his cape a second.
What's up,
Can you show me
guy?
which bedroom I get?
Certainly. We'll take him down and show him around the crew corridors. We'll also stop by. We'll also stop by my room and see if we can find a little hat or something there, so he could look a little bit more festive for the event.
He's gonna find a bow tie and put it on wrong. Like it's just half cocked a little bit, but it's like big grin. Like that.
Ah, close. Here, let me just step a little bit.
Yeah, he'll wander on up. Thank you again for not kicking me out of the airlock. I appreciate it.
Of course.
Everyone seemed really nervous though.
As he kind of wanders out, little bucket of red parts will pop up a little bit. Look over and watch him as he walks out of the room.
Hello. Yeah, he will happily check out the room and wander around the ship a little bit.
Awesome. You guys have 24 hours to prepare, to talk, to reminisce, anything that you guys would like to do. I will say, walking around the ship, you will notice that the hangar your vessel was in is part of 9 spokes that lead to a central tower that looks like a caricature of Lady Lunar's palace. It's a big spire that goes straight up to the top of the dome, where you see Toon's saucer has attached itself to the top. And looking around the rest of Farside City, the entire city has been terraformed into just a ring of domes connected to this central spoke by glass tubes. Each of those domes contains a biome that you can see from here. They're of very different sizes and temperaments. You see a tropical jungle, you see an expansive desert wasteland, um, and the dome that you're going to be attending tomorrow night is dome number 1, which is at the northernmost part of the circle, where you see there is a palatial Gothic manor and a perpetually nighttime environment. And you've got free time, free reign of the ship until it's time to go. Is there anything in particular anybody's looking to do or accomplish? Any
There is.
conversations that need to take place?
Hmm. Well, I know Aelin and the Moon twins will be below decks for several hours as things transpire there. um,
Montage,
suppose-
montage.
montage.
Yeah.
That
Gosh,
like the camera probably will pan down to there as like the door opens and like just several outfits are just tossed out the door into the hallway.
What song is playing during the fashion montage of the Guardians?
Hmm.
Material Girl.
Yeah.
You got the look.
Yeah. I think that
She's
was a good
got the
one.
look.
Yeah, I guess.
Do you eventually help them find something suitable?
That
Aelin?
was yes, that was Aylin's whole thing was she was basically going to be going through like it's like what do you guys want? What are you looking for? What do we have? What can we have the ship create for us?
And Alara definitely wants to try to upstage Lady Lunar,
Mm-mm.
since this is the first time she's going to be seeing her since the escape. So we gotta look fresh.
You going with something far side formal, or are you going with something a little more your style?
Uh, I mean, for Alara's part, she'll go with something more Farside formal because she wants to. I don't know. She wants to show that she has not been, I guess, brought down by Lady Lunar. She wants to still look fancy. She wants to still look like royalty, I suppose, is her thing.
Is you fancy? Well, fancy don't let me down.
Yeah, she's gonna be classy. She lived her life expecting to be in these sorts of situations. She didn't love it, but she expected it, so.
Did she not love it?
Eh, the talking part, maybe not. Well, the talking to other people instead of at other people, maybe not.
Ursa was the opposite and is sort of living for this opportunity. And she's going to be dressed to the nines. Also, sort of to rub it in Lady Lunar's face, even though she doesn't really want the crown. But why not, given the opportunity?
Aelin, what are you wearing?
I am working on that as we speak. Aylin was definitely she already has her idea in mind, so she's absolutely helping the Moon twins go through things. And it's no, dear, those shoes make you taller than your sister. We can't have that. Um, Aylin will save her outfit for the reveal at the ball because I'm working on getting a picture so that I can post it in public Discord.
Awesome.
Oh, I should do that.
Flynn, what are you grabbing? Or sorry,
Before that,
go ahead, Laura.
Oh, sorry. I just Alara was probably going to ask what is happening to the Farside citizens when she sees what's happened to the city.
Moriarty will let you know that they have been placed in a safe place aboard the saucer to view the fate of their city.
Okay, not great, but okay. Sorry, my bad.
Great. Great.
Flynn?
before Flynn does all that, he's actually going to send a message over to Hatrack.
Oh, what's it say?
And it's just, I don't know if you've been swept into all this. I don't know if you're part of the Aegis group or not. I hope that you're not, but if this gets if this even gets to you, it may not. But I just hope you're okay.
There's a few moments that pass, and he sends back a message and says, I'm in the Aegis team. I'm sorry that this happened.
And we'll see you at dinner.
Wear something cute. Winky face.
Wow.
Wow.
And then
Yeah.
several like crying emojis after that.
Yeah, so Flynn's going to pick out his outfit. It is going to be a formal black asymmetric jacket, uh, uh, blacks, leather slacks, high boots, a bright sapphire blue cloak that clasps on one side. Very formal looking, sort of military, but not like obviously not Earth government or any government, but sort of like a kind of military, slightly military looking captain's jacket.
Dress blues, not combat blues.
Okay. Anything happen? We get a message from Gruck, Cynthia during the formal attire picking montage.
You do get a message from Cynthia saying that she is volunteering to come and participate on your team in order to help track down Daedalus's whereabouts because he is still missing.
Of course,
It was already missing.
he's pre-kidnapped.
Pre-kidnapped.
This turn of events should shock no one.
Zoop's all Phoenix's fault.
Probably actually.
They need to put a low jack on that guy.
His armor is supposed to have one.
It wouldn't be installed till Tuesday.
And Gruck and Og are also volunteering to come and participate with you guys.
Cool. Cool.
As Laura goes and collects all her rectangles.
Stashes them.
Oh,
They
yeah.
can't know they're here.
Because she still has all of them. Oh no.
We know.
Yeah, she's trying to find somewhere to hide them.
All right. I have picked Aylin's outfit.
So I want Ursa to walk up to Alara a little bit before they're sort of presented while they're getting dressed. And Ursa has two boxes, and she sort of gives one to Alara and she says, "So I bought these at the market a couple years ago, and this doesn't mean that I'm not mad at you, because I am, but I think against Lady Luna, it might be good for us to form a united front. So if you want, I think we should wear these." And she opens the boxes, and it's two princess tiaras, like they used to wear
Oh.
back on the moon.
These look wonderful. Of course I'll wear these. It brings the whole outfit together. Thank you, Ursa. I appreciate it.
I just thought that her seeing us in crowns might tip her a little bit over the edge.
Yes, of course it would. And you know, I think we both look good in them.
True, but I look better, and I'm going to continue to be mad at you now. Goodbye.
Oh,
And then she turned away and she walked.
okay. Going to count that as progress or progress. Me accent slipping. Yeah, she'll wear that tiara and her very fancy dress.
Jonesy, you got an achievement. There's an air tag on that guy.
Is it titled Lovers to Enemies?
In the chat. Looks like
No, I already had that one.
Oh.
That's unfortunate.
Loved one complication. Alex bought an NPC you care about and hit the story and asked you to figure out a way to not kill them in the last person standing death game match. That's unfortunate.
Lighter tone, everybody.
I can't wait for everybody to get their "You got swallowed by a monster" achievement.
Well, we know that Ursa has to get that one first.
Quickly followed by Laura.
Right, so, is there anything else anybody's looking to do before we jump over to the dinner?
Does Astaria show up?
Not yet. They are en route, but they're not going to make it here in time before the game starts. Before the meeting starts.
Good.
Freudian slip
So-
right there.
So when Moriarty tells Aelin that, because Aelin would have probably gone to talk to Moriarty, so she'll say, Toon has complete control over the reality of Farside City and cannot teleport Astaria here to be present during the presentation of the teams. We find that odd.
Moriarty will say, "I can get Cynthia and Og and Gruck here, lickety split. But acquiring Astaria has brought Toon into conflict with another being of power."
Are you referring to Watson or Toasty?
Mm.
The Cosmic Toast.
And where, pray tell, were the Cosmic Toast and Astaria?
They were in a place that is not a place. In a realm beyond our own. Somewhere that the people who seeded this universe fled to.
Someplace outside the purview of the Moonstone?
Yes.
She pats Moriarty on his head. We thank you for your information, and she'll sashay off.
God, I hate being helpful.
By the way, Mr. Moriarty, can we get the first buy?
Get your first what? Bye.
Yeah. There's an odd number of teams. That means either all the teams are going to fight and one's going to go away, or we're going to do like teams of 3, but the numbers don't add up. So somebody's not going to fight in the first round. Can we do that? Not fight the first round?
Not every game will be a fight.
Right.
Gila.
But there's 9 teams, which means that somebody doesn't have a team. Right?
I will
Unless
see
it's
what I can
three
arrange.
3-on-3s. Oh,
Right. But it seems silly for the first one. Or we got to make friends.
Ugh.
Ugh.
people, not a fan. That's on Ursa's bumper sticker.
Oh, and on Aylin's way back to the hold of the ship to finish getting ready, she literally just drops a bunch of clothing on Irfla and says, "You can find something from this to where we assume," and she'll walk off.
He looks up. He's got a bow tie on that Flynn has managed to correctly put and goes, "Which one? Oh, okay."
I love Gearless so much.
He's just a little guy.
All right. Well, the day passes by. Moriarty will have Cynthia and Og and Gruck arrive quickly per Aylin's request. Gruck and Og show up with a big crate of technology and weapons and other things. Gruck has a little tuxedo T-shirt on, which he is using for his formal attire.
No notes. We approve.
Good. I'm glad you approve. Where should I start this stuff?
Down here in the hold.
Good. I got stuff to make bombs and guns, and if you're creative enough, melee weapons, accelerants for the starship.
We appreciate your help, Gruck.
Might even be able to make a nuke, but I figured I'd talk to the Queen of the Moon about that first or whatever. Did you figure out which one of them was going to be Queen of the Moon yet?
There are preferences, of course. We'll see. We think that they have yet to determine what they would like to do, and honestly, much as both of them say they want to, we sort of believe that neither of them actually do. So, there's that. Do I need to get Og something to wear, or is he prepped?
He's got some. He's got a couple options in his bag. He wanted to see what Lara was wearing so they could match.
No.
Well, you know her color palette. Hasn't strayed.
Depressing.
What does with power mad?
Yes, well, we wouldn't. We would think she wouldn't be Alara if she wasn't. So, well, if you'll finish getting set up, the other ladies, and we must use this space to finish getting ready.
Yeah, no doubt. Whatever. Let me just load all this stuff. And that fancy robot said she'd help me out with this too. So
Cynthia?
Cynthia will roll into the room, and you hear an alarm bell go off inside Moriarty when he sees Cynthia.
Mm-hmm. Yep. He does the cartoon wolf whistle.
Oh.
Not on purpose.
Steam whistle is what that is. Woo.
Yep. And Aelin will just kind of poke her head out the thing, look at Moriarty, and smile mischievously.
Oh, she's hot.
Young robots in love.
Hey, wait, Moriarty just got an
Yes.
achievement.
Oh, I can read that. Hard drive. I'm not reading that achievement. That's inappropriate, Alex.
Zoinks, yo.
There will be a defragging in this season. Just saying.
Go to his room and decompile later, but right now we got a party.
I'll be right back. I got to clear my cache.
Oh, Jesus.
Good lord.
I
Damn.
can't stand this
I'll
stupid
delete.
game.
Well, he's buffering for at least 10, 15 minutes. We got time. So
Ew. Oh.
So Captain, we gotta make a good impression at the party, right?
Yes.
Got it. I will help. He will wander back out of his room wearing a blue shirt like a cape, like just the neck is buttoned, but a poor imitation of Flynn's, and a big bright red. Was probably a scarf at one time wrapped around his waist like a belt. It still has the bow tie, of course. But he is ready to go.
Yeah, Cynthia will go help Gruck load up all the equipment. She will bring a deck of cards to Alara and Ursa.
Oh.
As a thank you for allowing me to join your team in the search for my master, I have brought you one of my favorite games. But I have done a Moon version of it. This is Muno.
Muno reverse. Oh.
Wonderfully named, Cynthia.
Joel fired. I mean,
Draw 25.
No, it's like, don't rule Farside's city or draw 25.
Ah.
No many cards.
I assume we will find time to play after the formal is done.
Yes, I mean, we won't be death gaming every day all the time.
Gonna find a shawl of some sparkly, glittery fabric that I can wrap around Cynthia's shoulders and just tie with like a brooch for her formal wear for the night.
Aw.
Oh, thank you. This reminds me of the time I spent with my husband before I was a robot.
Shut up. What?
Ha!
Sorry, the organic being that my personality is based upon.
Uh,
Daedalus had a living assistant named Cynthia for many decades. He chose to immortalize her in this form.
blink, blink.
Tell me she died of old age.
She did die of old age.
Oh, thank God.
The architect is going to pop out and go, we assume he used her thought patterns as a template and not her actual, not an actual transfer of consciousness.
Well, we know Alex is
Yes.
a big Superman fan. Maybe he's going all Superman 3 on her. Oh, no. Oh, no.
That's really pretty.
No,
It's like
this
you're
was-
a painting that never goes away.
Aw.
I am merely a replication of her thoughts and personality, not a continuation of hers.
Still fascinating. And architect will whoop, back inside. And Aelin will kind
This
of
is lore
scowl.
I thought everybody knew before today.
Yeah, did we?
All of us are like, what?
No,
Well,
we knew
I
that
mean,
when we
we're-
went to.
In character, we all know that this is we didn't know this. Out of
Oh, fair.
character, we may have forgotten.
Oh. It's like the Freedom League Dark definitely know about this, I think.
Didn't we meet OG
We
Cynthia?
met Cynthia, but I don't think we got a backstory for Cynthia or the many many iterations of her that there were.
Okay, I just
Calvin, you
assumed-
meant Alive Cynthia in the actual play for Green Ronin Publishing a couple times back.
our Freedom League met. We did. I'm losing the plot. This is too distracting. A thing
Desmond's
happened.
asking if we could push the limits of Alara's aesthetic to include midnight purple. I like
Ooh.
midnight purple.
I mean, I already found a dress in mostly black, so.
Black because her soul.
Exactly.
Wow. Mortis, get out of here. You're on stream.
Oh no, Morris and Allura would get along fabulously.
That would be very fun, actually.
We need
You
to
got a
find some way
soul?
to get
You get
Alara
along?
to hang out with Medea.
It's like, what's up? You got a soul? Hey, yeah, you got a mind? Ah.
Oh Lord.
Oh no.
Everybody's here. Ogris will bring in his stuff. He'll pick out a room for him and Gruck. And Alara, are you making yourself available to be met by Ogris, or are you going to be weird?
That's a silly question. Going to be weird.
I was gonna say one is not mutually exclusive of the other.
She is trying to avoid him, which inevitably means she is going to run into him.
Literally.
Oh,
Truly.
Yeah, she is gonna be like probably fiddling with like her dress or something that has her distracted as she's walking. And I assume
Alara, we told you can't
Rest.
walk in the hallway with your hair like that.
I know, I'm fixing it. Just give me a moment.
Yeah, the two of you will run into each other as he's leaving the room to come find you.
Oh,
Oh,
hi. Hello.
good to see
Crystal
you,
walks
Alara.
out of the room and then is like, and then goes back into the room.
It's good to see you too. Did you get the message that I sent? I mean, of course you did, because you're here.
Did you get any of my messages over the last 18 months?
Has it been that many? Yes.
I wasn't counting or anything. 18 months and 24 days and 6 hours.
32 minutes. 47 seconds.
I mean, Alara mumbles. Technically 6.5 hours. No, yeah, well, you know how spotty the
I
signal.
forgot to incorporate moonlight savings time. That's my bad.
Oh.
Yeah, of course. But she has been counting the time as much as he has. Well, you know how spotty the signal gets out in, space. Lots of debris. But yes,
Yeah, it's not like you can read minds from across the solar system and communicate telepathically or anything. like
there's a
that.
range on that,
But you never
actually.
call. Oh.
There's a certain distance I can reach. It's getting further. What about your how have you been?
Busy. Doing a lot of stuff with Europa Light and Sewer, trying to keep Starhaven running.
Yes, of
making
course.
more rectangles. And he pulls one out of his bag.
You still make those.
I put this one together just in case we ran into each other again.
Oh. It, um, well, that's much appreciated. Is it, well, you didn't, what's on this rectangle then? Or is that
Just
part of the surprise?
I wrote a song. Or
You wrote
5.
a song? You wrote 5?
Yeah, I picked up the guitar since the last time we hung out just to pass the time, and I got to thinking about you and thinking about just the moon stuff.
Oh. What's a guitar?
It's like a box with metal that makes noise that Earthlings like.
Hmm. So like a bigger rectangle.
It's kind of like two rounds smashed together.
Okay. I can visualize. Um. So do you want to
There's a
go?
rectangle on the end, actually. Now I think about it.
Do you want to go play your rectangle?
We can wait till we get back from
Oh no, yes,
the meeting.
we don't
Or,
have to because
um,
we're both busy. I've got to go to the thing.
Speaking of, I did bring a lot of. I brought some options of what to wear for formal stuff, if in case you wanted to go together and like look together.
Well, we will be going together because the whole team is going. So
Right.
we will both be there at the same time together with everyone else.
I
Aelin
was
and
thinking maybe
Alara.
we could wear the same color, so like maybe it looks like we're on the same team.
Oh, we hadn't discussed team colors, but I'm sure the captain would want some input on that sort of thing.
Oh my god, she's so stupid.
How is she?
I just
this
picture you at
dense?
the door with the ear.
Yes. Both Aelin and Ursa are just kind of looking out the hallway at this and just, how is she this dense?
I knew she never dated, but I didn't think it was because she's an idiot.
Uh,
Oh my
I
god.
brought space purple. I know it's sort of it matches your hair. That the color you got in your hair.
Oh, well, I do think you would look wonderful in Spurple.
Oh.
That's got a bad mouthfeel.
Mm-hmm. Nope, don't like it.
I don't want to be in this game anymore.
Yes.
That's it. That's the line we crossed. Everything else that's happened so far prior to the game actually
Spurple is
starting, Spurple is it.
Moriarty, can we get Centuria? Because this is painful and she can fix this. She knows romance literature. This is not right.
Well, yeah, if you want to show me your outfits, we can figure something out. So, yeah, sure. I mean, if you want. I mean, I guess we're both busy. You've got that big box to carry. And
It'll just take a minute. What color are you wearing tonight?
Purple.
most
That's purple.
mostly black with some dark purple accent.
They're mostly from the night. Mostly.
Oh my god.
Mostly black though.
Okay. I'll wear the black and purple one. I'll see you when it's time to go.
Yes, of course. I missed I missed seeing your outfit choices. You're always so well put together.
Usually don't wear clothes.
You hear Ursa physically groan from behind the door.
And you make that work.
Usually just like a combination of tool belts and bandoliers and stuff, sort of Wookiee style.
You should talk to Chimera because I think you two have similar aesthetics.
Okay, maybe I'll match with Chimera then. And he will shrink into the room and close the door behind him.
Oh my
Alara, you've
Ursa's
unlocked a
in.
couple of achievements.
Oh boy.
Oh no.
It's funnier if he walks in Ursa's room, sees Ursa and Aelin, just goes, I'm gonna stay here for a minute, okay?
Take your time, bud.
Sits down on the bed, just the there, soldier.
Well, the first one, you're going to die alone. Wow, your romance really is dead.
Wow.
No,
Jesus.
this is what we call a slow burn.
Man.
And deep slurp. Congratulations, you made something people hated almost as much as Chimera the soft serve dispenser.
Wow.
Oh my god.
True, that color is not as bad as what you guys did to poor Chimera.
Almost.
Yeah, that was
Uh,
awful.
Yeah,
Glad I was present for that. That was
that went exactly
That's
how
good.
it should have.
well. Does anybody have anything else they want to cover before we head on off to the meeting?
Nope, I'm good.
Nope, I think that was enough.
Cool. Well, we will go ahead and take our quick break, and then when we get back, our heroes will go meet the other teams, and we'll see what kind of trouble we can get into.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And grab a drink and grab a snack, and we'll be right back.
Grab your favorite Bella Chimera, everybody. We'll be back soon.
We are live.
Welcome back, everybody. Thank you for bearing with us while we ran off for our quick break. Hope you're having as much fun out there as we are. I appreciate all of the extra Chimera facts in the chat tonight. And yeah, lots of fun's being had. Our heroes have assembled their extra teammates, minus Astaria, who is coming from the fifth dimension and needs a little bit extra time. And yeah, I do have a rectangle to share with everyone with the song titles on Og's song list for Alara.
Nice. These are his originals.
Yes, these are the songs that he wrote.
Should we take it note by note?
I was thinking
Haven't gotten
earlier,
that far yet.
since we have the crazy ladies of the moon, like I may should be doing some like a heart cover tune, crazy on you kind of thing.
Don't worry, Andy.
Ursa
Be
and
happy.
Laura
I
in
got
their
it.
British accents. Yeah, that should definitely happen.
Wow.
Hero point for Desmond in chat, who brings up the Chimera cafeteria, where everything we serve comes with a side of psychic damage.
No lies detected.
No shirt, no shoes. That's just the uniform.
All right. Well, I think without further ado, we are good to head on off to our formal meet and greet. Although Girla had one thing that Girla wanted to bring up.
Oh yeah, I mean, when we get there, like before we go in to make the big entrance, he's gonna like wander up between Laura and Ursa and like tug on their hand. Like he's not gonna grab the dress and start yanking, but like tug on their hand and go, "Hey,
Yes.
had an idea.
Go on.
Come here." Like lean down.
Oh, yes. What is it?
So he will close his eyes, and we're only going to spend a hero point to power stop. And he's going to lift his hands up to the tiaras they're both wearing. And that same white light that he had summoned before, he'll kind of push out of his hands. And sorry, Cat, will take liberties with the jewelry. But the pearl at the center of it, he's going to push that light into it just so it starts to glow, kind of like the moon would. And a real soft white light that kind of spreads out from the tiara and lights up any of the gems on it. And then he'll kind of take his hand back and exhale and look up and go, "Yeah, now you knock him dead when you go in."
Huh. Thank you, you little furry thing.
You know my name, it's Girla, but you're welcome.
Right.
One day you're going to have to explain how you do this. But thank you.
Disney magic.
Sounds right.
And they'll step back so they can make the grand entrance.
Well, if you're all ready.
Yeah, Moriarty will summon you all to the hangar for the Marion, where there is a limousine waiting to fly you guys over to Dome number 1. Moriarty has a bowler hat on, and he is standing conspicuously close to Cynthia.
A robot could sweat.
On robots in love.
Love, death, and robots.
But yeah, the limo is there for all of you. What's the seating order in the limousine?
Are we going captain, first mate, rest of the crew order? Captain?
Well, captain and first mate for sure, and then we'll have our crew and our guests here.
Ursa does not sit by Alara.
We conspire to make sure Alara sits next to who we want her to sit next to.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh no, there's only one seat left.
Oh look, it's next to Og.
Oh, well.
And far away from Grok.
That's true.
There's no seat for Grok. Grok has to ride on top.
Oh,
Yeah, Og is wearing this deep purple tunic with a sash along the front. Looks almost similar to Flynn's dress blues that he's got going on. Looks almost military, but has coat tails on the back of it. Still no pants. He's Winnie the Pooh in it, but
It's for the death games. Boom.
and he has an amulet that has a purple stone on the end of it that looks a little bit like the Moonstone.
Well, I knew you would look great in anything.
You too, Your Majesty.
Ooh.
Jumping forward a bit there. There's a few steps in between.
My clock's like 5 minutes fast. We're just gonna go there and ice Lady Lunar, right?
Well, I if I had somewhere in this chest that I could fit my gun, then I would, but
You don't have a formal rapier?
no, not very good at the physical attacks. I've got noodle arms.
Wacky waving inflatable arm flailing Alara. Wacky waving inflatable arm flailing Alara.
If there's a strong breeze, then I look like I'm dancing.
Moon dance is more complicated.
Oh, the light breathes. Whee! It's that
Awesome. Well, go ahead, Andy.
it's that low moon gravity.
So used to.
That's why you were so awkward on Starhaven. They had better gravity.
That's what it was. Right.
Right.
Figured it out.
I'll take that excuse, yeah.
So yeah, our heroes, you make your way in the limousine. It drives up away from your hangar, down through the tunnel that leads into Dome number 1, and you come out the other side several miles away from the central spire. Inside the dome, there is sort of a rolling fog over the moors, lots of dead trees, lending very much to a haunted house sort of atmosphere as you come rolling up in front of a Gothic mansion. It's 3 stories tall. extends backwards into an almost endless hedge maze that descends off into the horizon. And there is a row of limousines parking in front of the courtyard at the front of the mansion, out of which you see a number of people stepping. Looks like all of the teams are here. You do see the Aegis team, who are dressed in Earth suits, tuxedos. You recognize Agent Jones, and I think that's probably it that you would recognize on the team.
Yeah, probably. Well, I mean, there was that one, or was that Agent Jones that was also the Bay operator that tried to keep us from going out in our ship in the very first episode? Or was that an Aegis operator?
No, that was Corporal Antilix.
Okay.
He's not with Aegis. He was with Unison.
Yeah.
In Pre-Torriche.
Well, that's
But there's a college-age young man wearing a suit of power armor similar to Daedalus's. There is a gentleman with long red hair and a trench coat and a cigarette hanging out of his mouth. There is a guy with a black turtleneck leaning on a cane, brown hair with a shock of gray in the middle of it, and an aggressively handsome young man, all dressed in green and yellow, leaning on a rapier as well.
Don't lean on rapiers. That's not what they're for.
It's a sword cane rapier. You see Lady Lunar along with a number of her courtiers, including Zoth Roke, who you know is secretly Takashi Solo. And you see Lunatic is there as well as part of her squad. Mama Kiger is there with a number of her little sisters. The StarCon is hanging out alongside a crack team of Imperium troopers. Pupil is there, the weird thumb-looking guy you guys all fought last season, along with the rest of the Children of Chrysalis. You see the Earth superheroes, the Stormbreakers. You see a cadre of magical girls with different gemstones. And you see a team at the head of which is your old buddy Phoenix, dressed in his armor. He is accompanied by a small red bird who seems to be animated, made of almost like cartoon material.
He speak like Gilbert Godfrey.
He does not speak like Gilbert Godfrey. There is a young man with striking eyes and sort of winged hair that blows back, dressed in a suit. And there is a woman in a green and yellow superhero costume with long red hair.
Is the Ace Attorney here?
Yes, that is Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney.
Oh. Oh.
Phoenix Wright!
Calvin just got it.
Okay,
Good job, Cat. High five through the internet.
Yeah.
We might be in a lot of danger.
Yeah, he about to F us up.
If he just says an objection, we just go overruled.
That wasn't the Phoenix I was worried about, but also sure.
He is the most powerful out of that group, yes.
Oh, God.
Well, I'm going to crawl out of the limo and hold the door open for, it's got to be Alara because she got in last because we forced her into a seat.
Okay. Sure. Yeah, then Alara will get out. She is, of course, wearing a fancy black dress. It's very flowy. I will put a picture of it in the Discord so all of our fans who are on Discord can see what it looks like. But again, it's dark, it's flowy. She's got like this belt attached to it that's got like these moon designs going around in this sort of space-like pattern. And her midriff is exposed because that's just how she dresses.
Just approved cats joining the Discord server.
Listen, I was in it, but then when I was pregnant, I got really, really mad one day and I deleted the whole thing. Oh.
Been here the whole time.
What do you mean?
For those
I'm
who aren't
back.
sure, our cat got very aggressive when we had the hot dog discussion again. So she just went yeeted right out of there, went, I'm pregnant, I don't have time for this bull crap.
I like muted it, but I apparently didn't mute it correctly because I kept getting notifications and I was like, screw it. Don't mess with
Outta
pregnant
here.
people, bro. Where are we putting it?
Starhaven chat.
It's a Haven chat.
Oh. Okay, thanks.
All right, that was one Moon Twin. Is the next Moon Twin going out next?
Oh,
Because we've
sure.
already gone out of order.
We have.
I'll go. So Ursa gets out of the car in a very, very extravagant, deep midnight blue dress with constellation patterns all throughout it. She has sheer navy blue gloves that go up to mid-arm. She has her hair in a like curled updo that sort of has like pieces coming down, and then it's like wrapped around her tiara. And then she has a bunch of like pearl accents on to accent the pearl in her tiara. I will also put a general picture in the chat.
Fire.
I thought so.
Who's next?
Chimera or Gearla.
You're looking
Gearla,
at first. Holding
I
the
know,
door.
but you would be able to describe.
Oh, he is absolutely still wearing his very nice blue shirt as a cape with his bow tie and the red sash around like a belt. But he's going to hold the limo door open until everybody gets out.
Chimera will just exit in a simple, understated black and white tuxedo.
That is also him.
That is yes, but there's not like flashing lights that say that or anything. So.
Plastic Man, what's your costume made out of? Is it unstable atoms? What?
Oh, I think that is my favorite comic book moment ever when the Justice League is in disguise and they can't find Plastic Man, and then they notice Barda's dress. It's red and flesh tone. Like, oh, he made himself the dress.
Do you remember at Alex's bachelor party when Brian was Plastic Man
Mm-hmm.
and Wonder Woman got up and then Brian got up as the chair?
Yep.
I
Mm-hmm.
was like,
do.
hate that.
Oh, brand
Yeah, for those of you at home, we played Mutants and Masterminds at my bachelor party.
It was so
and
fun,
consumed
though.
alcohol. I mean, that's a great
It
combination.
was so fun. I was
Yeah.
very drunk GMing. It was a good time.
I was gonna say, and that's not the
You had
worst
a whole
part of
bottle
it.
of
If he
wine.
GM'd it, it's what he wanted to do. He wanted to GM his bachelor party game.
Yeah.
So we let him
Because
do
at
it.
his bachelor party, Alex decided to drink wine when everyone else was drinking like hard liquor.
Speak for yourselves.
Okay, everyone besides Andy.
Classic broad.
And
I was
she-
watching Kevin smash some alcohol next
What?
to me.
Shh. No telling tales out of school. What are you doing over there? Good times.
Okay, so that was Chimera. So I guess it's Aylin's turn. We'll save the captain for last. So a pair of silver heels are first out as Aylin steps out. She's wearing a halter style dress of a shifting hue. It's kind of one of those color blends where it's that dark blue, purple, green, and it shifts depending on how you're looking at it. It is inlaid with several silver strands that kind of, when you look at the dress, you do think you're looking at a starscape. So there's been a pretty good theming between the three female characters tonight. There is a Aelin has a sash of the same silver that she has wrapped around her arms as like almost as like a stole. She has a choker at the top of the halter, set with a stone that does shift between purple, yellow, and orange as you look at it, and a set of earrings in her ears as well that kind of hang down from the almost near the tips of her ears, down with those same stones in them. And her hair is all brought to one side on her right. It has been teased and curled and waved to absolute perfection. And dress go in chat.
Okay.
The fire. I think that's something Resonant would wear too.
Maybe.
I feel like Resonance wouldn't have like the cutout.
Yeah,
Like
probably
it would
not.
just be like a full high neck. You know what I
Mhm.
mean?
That's fair.
But similar, and maybe not the slit.
Yeah. Yeah, there is a very, very high slit
Yes.
on the left side.
The captain.
And the captain will exit. He's, obviously wearing his black military-looking garb. As I step out, and joining my lovely crew. Once upon a time, there were 3 angels.
Hi, Flynn.
Flynn's angel.
Who's never lost on me. As a gay boy from the 70s, I approve.
Or ushered into the mansion.
Did Chimera get out of the car?
He
Yeah.
did. Yes, he
What
went
is
up
he
before
wearing?
Galen.
Just a belt?
No, a tuxedo.
His
Shit,
fancy
I
belt.
missed the whole thing.
Hmm.
I thought it was gonna be like a tuxedo belt or something. I don't know. Like you
What?
just upgraded your belt.
What?
No.
Just a
And a bow
black and
tie.
white belt with a bow
It is
tie on
a
top.
it is a formal occasion.
Yeah, so
Th-
you could use
There's
a formal belt.
there is enough of the human that used to be there before Chimera that makes him make a tuxedo.
Well, again, Chimera is not watering the thirst trap. He's
I think
He's
Kevin is
meeting
not watering.
expectations. Tomato,
Let's just get out of the gloomy, Barovia looking
Yeah,
area
yeah.
and,
As go ahead, Josie. Sorry, I do
and
want
get
to
into the manor so we can get away from, Strahd, King Mart Strahd.
Cheers.
Yes. Yeah, that was something that Aelin was going to mention is like, Toon is already poking at us, isn't she? With the whole Barovia bit, which still makes Aelin kind of shudder.
Everybody looks really fancy though.
So do you.
Yep, I tried to match the captain.
I love him so much. It'd be a
Well,
shame when I
everyone's-
murder him.
No.
Yeah. I mean, everyone stands real awkward. He'll look around and then just start walking like nothing's wrong in the world.
As a reminder, crew, never feed him after midnight or get him wet.
We're all waiting for the other shoe to drop for Gila. Gila's got like a crazy werewolf mode.
I just hope he doesn't lose his innocence. But I
Right,
don't know how
thing.
that's possible.
Shall we?
We shall. And then she'll look at Alara and hold out her arm. Must present a united front, correct?
Indeed, we must. And Alara will reach out and I guess we're link it up as we move in.
Still
Yep.
mad at you?
Flynn will put out his hand. Aelin, may I have the honor?
Of course, and she'll do the link her arm in and then do the where she kind of puts her arm on top of his.
I got a feeling that these two have pulled this probably as part
Yes.
of a con multiple
Mhm.
times.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah,
God, yes.
definitely.
Yeah,
So-
it is. They fall into old habits. And it's just kind
Ocean's
of like
47. That's what's happening.
Feel bad because I think at one point Gil's going to look back to make sure everyone's there. He's going to see Alara and Ursa walking united front, and the captain and Aelin walking together very formally, a very stylish but graceful John Ford. Chimera, of course, the image of propriety. And then he sees Og and Gruck and sees poor Og's like heartbroken in the background as he's just staring at Alara walking away from him, and knowing that that's where he wants to be, and is just jealous of it of Alara's own sister. And like that look is the most terrible thing he has ever seen in his whole life. He kind of sighs. Girl, turn around, just start walking forward a little slower. Hoping no one else looks back to see that.
Girla, you do see enough to see Gruck say, "Well, I'm not holding your hand, pal."
That's pretty good. I think a hero point for Deuce. I nominate Deuce for hero point.
I don't
Deuce
know.
for a hero point.
That was pretty good narration.
And Moriarty looks up at Cynthia with his little arm, and he's like, "Madam Yahoo, may I accompany you into
Yeah.
the space?"
Is that a thing?
And she'll hold a hand down to him because he is much smaller than she is,
Mhm.
and they'll walk in together.
Hold. I have a question because we didn't describe what Moriarty looked like. Is he basically a claptrap?
I described what he looked like last week as being about a 3 foot tall football dummy. Like he's
Okay.
got shoulder pads, he's got a
Oh,
helmeted
that's
head.
that's right. You said the small arms, and I just kind of went, wait a second.
He's one
He
of
is
the robots.
claptrap-esque.
It's one of the robots from Portal.
So does he look like Peter Dinklage doing the space pants thing from SNL? It's like that.
Space pants.
Now that's how I picture him. Oh jeez. Moriarty is space pants. Game over, man. Game over.
I assume those aren't the tearaway pants, the tearaway suit that Desmond's talking about. I think that's Chimera's suit.
If you're got enough gumption, anything can be, but that's beside the point.
But you all head inside, and sure enough, they have arrayed this manor's first floor to be a banquet space for all of the teams. There is a large collection of round tables, each having a table number for you all, where you see your team name in the middle of the set piece. There's a buffet style food section where you're able to go forth and get dishes, whatever you're looking for. And there is a band playing on the stage along with a ballroom. And it's the only dance in space. It's the only song they play in space.
It's over and over again.
And floating above everything, you see Toon. She's an orange robot with sort of this manic smile plastered on her face. I'm going to go grab a picture of her to share with you guys. But you have free reign of the first floor.
Which teams are we set next to?
Because Toon is messy, you are set next to Lady Lunar and Aegis.
Mm-hmm.
Wonderful.
Aelin will look at Captain Flynn with the look that says, are we splitting up to gather reconnaissance, or are we sticking together for a bit? She's looking for the go ahead from Flynn as to what he wants to do.
Flynn was noticeably distracted by someone over at the Aegis table.
Mm. There will be a slight squeeze on your hand when she notices that.
I think we should probably scope out the ones we don't know.
Oh.
And with that, his eyes will lock into a redhead at another table with green outfit on.
All right. Don't
Which is why I hope I don't remind her of her father-in-law.
Oh no, they only loop jizz music. One for Desmond.
she will nod at Flynn and say, well, remember, there is a curfew for tomorrow.
I know.
And she will slip her hand out from his elbow, and she will go gliding off towards. Let's see here. Flynn's going to Oops All Phoenix. Aelin will go to the Stormbreakers.
Going where?
Um,
I mean, the twins are.
Ursa is going to sort of remove herself from Alara's arm,
Oh,
and she's just going to. Is there like a dance floor?
Yes, there is.
She's just gonna go over there and start just trying to look very approachable and kind and see who comes up to her.
I come up to her.
Oh, no.
That-
Gila.
were we not going to?
She actually pushes you a little bit towards Ogress before she goes, and then she leaves.
Ursa, were we not going to the? She's like looking towards Lady Lunar's table, but now her sister is floating away.
One never approaches their enemy is the first thing. Make them wait.
Yeah, in like an hour, I'm gonna be like, "Oh, I didn't see you there."
Cat knows what's up.
Class, all right.
Interesting choice of Jumas. That kind of thing.
Uh, she sort of looks at you, Flynn. She says it's my uniform. I'm Jean, formerly of the X-Men, but I don't think they have those here.
I will do the full, formal bow thing. Captain Flynn of the Guardians.
Oh, I don't think I've. Which Guardians?
Of Haven.
Oh. I was going to ask if you knew a raccoon in a tree. But I think I'm probably the stranger in the strange land here.
Raccoon and tree do not ring a bell, but
You remind me of their leader. Calls himself Star-Lord. First time in a death game?
yes, yeah. Usually, it's more of revolutions and blockade running, but how things go.
You remind me of my father-in-law. This seems familiar, though. Do you know Mojo?
Ring a bell.
Too bad.
Just JoJo. That's the only mojo.
Which of the celestial bodies do you call home?
I'm from Earth. But I don't think it's this Earth. I don't recognize anybody else up here. And I don't recognize anyone's thoughts? I know I've been placed on a team here with these other, well, phoenixes, I suppose. And the phoenix emblem on her chest glows a little bit.
None of you, only one of your teammates looks familiar to me. And I'll kind of nod towards him.
Phoenix has been looking anywhere but at you. Yeah, Gene, this guy, he's the one who left me in the lava pit to die.
Yeah. You got better, apparently. Again.
Hades sent me back, said my work wasn't done. Although I don't know how I'm supposed to find Daedalus trapped in a death game, Hades.
I'm sure her father's kidnapped him somewhere.
All he does is get imprisoned. He got me killed escaping from prison. You know that, right?
The first time. All the other deaths are on you.
Gene is like, obviously there is beef here.
Needle, 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 needle.
His
And that's when
father,
the little red cartoon bird says, "Rawr. Is this guy giving you trouble, Gene?"
Phoenix, I presume.
No, my name's Needle, the Phoenix. Have you seen a big barbarian around? Sort of long brown hair, big axe, big sword, dresses in a loincloth.
Have not. But I'll keep an eye out for you.
Be good. Needle wants to go home.
Don't we all? But since we're here, might as well enjoy the company we can. I look back to G.
Gene smiles. I'm flattered, Captain, but my dance card's a little full back home. Meanwhile, Aelin, you head over to the Stormbreakers.
Mm-hmm.
You see that they are their natural disaster selves, doing their best to present a united front, and you run into the spectacular Spider Queen.
We don't believe we've met you in the past. Are you a new addition to the team? I'm fairly certain I recognize at least most of them. That one, well, she is quite different this time. But you,
What have you to say for yourself, Newbreaker?
You're really gonna make me.
I could have gone to the, could have gone to the other group and he would have made it happen there too. So,
Yeah, I guess there was no escaping it. Okay, different accent. Yeah, no, I'm a new member of the team. Spider Queen. With the hyphen.
That's important.
It's important to me. Want to make sure people get it right because I'm meeting a lot of new people today apparently. Because we got roped into this death game situation.
Yes, well, that seems to be the lot all of us have been placed in.
Yeah.
Hey, we are Aelin. And it's a pleasure to meet you under such circumstances as they are, of course.
We, as in like that's the name of your team, or
That is us. She
So-
kind of she smiles mischievously.
us like there's more of you, Or
Well, that would be telling now, wouldn't it?
oh, so okay, you've got some secret and you're saving it for the competition because we might be. Look, I mean, come on, I'm a superhero. I wear a cape. I'm not out here trying to kill people, so.
She looks, are you wearing a cape tonight?
Oh, great, sure. I'll decide.
What is Spider Queen's outfit for the night?
Oh my god. So Spider Queen normally she has a traditional like very like a black and green superhero costume, and she has like a web design like cape and hood and little skirt that she wears. I'm imagining that the what she's presenting is basically a longer version of that, like it's basically a dress version of the skirt instead, so that's the same sort of web design and pattern. She will lose the hood, she will keep the cape.
Mask? No mask?
She'll keep the mask because she's the one on the team who cares the most about secret identities.
Okay. Then Aelin will point to the mask and say, "Well, we aren't the only ones keeping secrets now, are we?"
Yeah, I guess that's true. I don't know if I'm overthinking it because a lot of these people here are from space, and I don't think they're gonna know who I am.
Hmm.
But either way,
Well, you are, if you have a reason to hide, this is being broadcast, so you are probably playing it safe.
I like to think so.
Hmm.
Look, you seem pretty cool, so if we come across each other in the games, can we maybe not kill each other?
We would have to make it look convincing. This is entertainment after all. She kind of rolls her eyes at that.
I'm pretty good at being convincing and making things look the way I want them to.
Let me give you one piece of advice for free. You will encounter people, a few of these groups. And she will specifically look over at Lady Lunar's table and Mama Kiger's table and the children of Chrysalis's table that are not here for pleasantries. Be on guard against them more so than you would against those you see as similar to us.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll keep that in mind.
Oh, I must say hello to your masked. Is he your leader? Do you have a leader? I remember there being a one in a suit
Yeah, no,
with
we
water.
the new members of the team, we kind of showed up during a bit of a change in the roster. I don't think there's a official leader.
Oh.
It's definitely not me.
Well, I should at least say hello. We should at least say hello to those we still recognize. And she'll she'll hold her hand out to Spider Queen and
And
do the like please lead me into your group.
and Spider Queen will take her hand and yeah, I guess introduce Aelin to the rest of the current roster of the Stormbreakers.
Calvin and Andy have an achievement.
Mhm.
Ooh, nice. So baton pass. Alex put another player on the spot, and you made it worse. Here, have a +1 hero point coupon to use when you need it. To use when you need it. Thanks for the assist.
The oh my god. Yeah, okay. The Calvin Award for role playing excellence. Cool.
The Care Award. Oh,
So you've
Aw.
decided to have like 80 characters in the Uzpep 2 and didn't think you were going to be asked to play more than one at a time. That's not going to happen. we in the audience like you too much. That's appreciated. I don't remember Arcelia's voice, but
It's okay. I didn't remember her name was Arcelia.
no.
Name's Ruby. I forget they have real names other than just their associated gem.
Yeah.
Alex is gonna have to go wiki.
Wiki, I need a Gemstars wiki.
Hmm.
So Ursa's on the dance floor trying to be a trap, and Girla went up to say hi.
No, that was just Goose being cute and cool.
Oh,
And fun. Now Kirill's gonna like when he goes, when Flynn says find someone you don't know, he kind of looks around as everyone starts leaving and realizes he doesn't know anybody. So he'll kind of just slide off his chair and I'm sorry, he will slide off the chair, hold it, drag it across the floor to the buffet because he's not tall enough to reach. So there's a scraping sound as he drags it all the way across the room up to the buffet, climbs up on it, starts getting food. But he is going to use his senses and try and he has life sense and is analytical and acute. So he's going to try and get a feel for everybody because in his mind, if stuff goes south, he wants to be able to try and locate him and help people, regardless whether he's actually in a death game or not. So he will eat happily, but he's actually one seeing how many people are aliens because some people look like humans and aren't humans. Some people are humans and humans. Some people are robots. Some people are absolutely aliens. It's a fun time, but he wants to take a mental note of everyone in the team. So if somebody gets hurt or lost, he can try and help them.
a hero point. Girla, you have discovered something interesting.
There are no
Give me
people.
your perception check.
It's just us. Perception. So that.
What'd you get? Oh,
Strong
20.
20.
20 is pretty strong. As you are examining the crowd with your life sense, you notice that it's about 50-50 whether or not somebody here is actually a living being or they are an extension of Toon's will, it seems. It's a mix on the teams as well. You notice that the Stormbreakers, the new Breakers appear to be real people, but the older characters on the team appear to be simulations. You notice that the old man and the redheaded man on the Aegis team are part of the simulation, and the Starcon is part of the simulation.
He has no poker face. He's like almost mouth agape, just like, and then shoves a piece of food in it because that's the only thing that's going to stop that.
Is anyone keeping an eye on Girla over at the buffet table?
Yes, Aelin will keep an eye on Girla.
There's a very obvious reaction on Girla's face.
There's a twitch there's like a twitch, almost like that nervous twitch in on her right ear, just kind of for just a second, and the earring and the gem kind of swing forward and backwards.
He will continue to poorly disguise his astonishment with food.
Chimera, what are you up to?
I mean, without more detailed instructions, he is just observing. We'll probably use those variable ranks of shapeshift to expand his senses for various awarenesses, cosmic and otherwise, just trying to basically do some discreet surveillance of our future competition, see if there's any, you know, Trojan horse characters lurking about, trying to look inconspicuous, try and, you know, eyeball who might be a serious threat to the team's safety and competition, but just trying to be unobtrusive while doing so.
I'll treat this sort of like an assessment check.
Okay.
You're just basically going to take 20 to do it on the room, I
Okay.
think.
Yeah.
And you're able to find out, sure enough, that there is a vast difference in the power of the people involved here. The Aegis team appears to be the least powerful compared to everybody else.
Okay.
The major threats that you're identifying would be the woman on the Phoenix team, the Stormbreakers and the Gemstars, Lady Lunar herself, and the Starcon all pop out as probably the most dangerous people in the room.
Okay. If our SciNet is not currently up, I will just file all that away. And once we do engage in another mental group chat, I will data dump that to the rest of the team.
We can't have the sign net up because Alara's too busy going hamana
Right,
with Og.
that's why I'm just filing it away for later distribution. But so at some point after the gala is over and someone's libido is in check, I will let the team know what I've discovered.
The only people's libidos that might be in check would be Gearla's and yours, probably.
Yeah, you and me, guy.
Fun fact, opening night on Farside Fury is just the Olympic Village. Everybody's hooking up.
Ew. Calvin, stop that face.
I missed the face.
It was his well
It
face.
was a dry expression. Oh.
Oh man.
Amazing. And last but not least, Alara, what are you up to?
Yeah, she'll go meet the Gemstars. No, Alara is. I think she is going to end up moving closer to Ogres. So, what do you make of everyone here?
Everyone here seems I don't know, this seems like a lot of very powerful people all in one space. I don't know. Are you sure we're gonna be okay?
Well, I think so, but most of them at least. I mean, it's not going to be easy, but there's really only one person here who I'm worried about confronting.
You don't have to confront her by yourself, you know.
No, I know. It's just, you know, now that you're here, you're going to be in danger as well.
Nothing that we can't handle together, right?
Yeah, together. Together.
As like a team, I meant like, unless you mean together.
When's the last time you went dancing?
I think the last time was when Phoenix beat me up in front of everybody.
Mm-hmm.
The last gala we went to, actually.
Do you? I don't know what I want right now. I would very much like to grab some of the fancy silverware I see lying around and just plunge something sharp and painful into my aunt as soon as possible, but that's likely against the rules here. And
Maybe we should just dance instead.
I think I would like that. I don't know. I want to dance with somebody. Somebody who also wants to dance.
Oh my
With
god.
somebody who also wants to dance. Somebody who.
That was on one of the rectangles.
Oh my god.
All right, Whitney, start singing.
Oh yeah. I forgot Spider Queen's name is also Whitney. Well, she won't be singing tonight, but Alara will gesture to the dance floor. I mean, I'm sure Ursa's having a good time over there, so we can have a dance. It's just a dance.
We can dance if you want to.
God.
I mean, I would I would hate to leave my friends behind, but they seem to be mingling.
You can dance if you want to.
They're no friends of mine.
Og will lead you out to dance.
Yeah, and for a moment she's just looking at her hands, but then after some time she will I don't know, she will get into the flow of it. She seems to actually be having a good time, and she wants to have Augurs to have a good time as well. I didn't catch that.
That was an inside thought.
Okay.
Lady Lunar is going to glide over while you are enjoying your evening.
Oh no.
She will look down upon you from on high and say, "Is this really what my bloodline has debased itself to? Mingling with apes? What are you?" Og looks up at her and says, "I'm the person who's going to be standing next to her when she takes her throne back from you."
Don't listen to her, Og. Aunt Celine, you may not have noticed, but I no longer need your approval.
Everything you've been doing for the past few years has been for my approval, niece.
And how freeing it is for that to no longer be so. You know, you really should thank Toon for all of this. Were it not for her, I would have ended this much quicker.
I'm just glad Toon has given me the chance to extinguish your life with my own hands.
If you really thought you could kill me or my sister, you would have done so a long time ago.
I've killed dozens of you and your sister. Failed clones that you are. The two of you just escaped from my lab before you could be purified. Your fate will be the same as dozens of others before you.
You know, I've heard
a
very similar story from a toaster, and I found it quite unbelievable at the time too. I know exactly what I am, Celine. I know exactly what you are.
I am the Queen of Farside City.
Not for long. Enjoy what spare moments you have left with that throne.
Before she can respond, there is the sound of slamming metal partitions across the manor house. And the lights in here go to alarm red for a moment. And Toon appears at the center of the room and says, "Now that you have all had an opportunity to meet your competition, I think we should start the first game. Something I'm calling Witch Hunt. Somebody is dead in the manor house, and one of you is the killer. Your job should you choose to accept it, is to figure out who the killer is. Should you do that before sunrise, you will all be free to head back to your headquarters and to continue on to the next round. If you fail to identify the killer, everyone will die. Happy gaming! And Toon disappears.
Unless you're in library with a wrench.
Ursa will walk over to Alara and sort of like glare at Lady Lunar and drag her away, and then whisper to Alara, "Can you read everyone's mind to see if they're thinking about being the killer?"
That's what I was thinking. I'm worried. I'm well, jeez. I'm worried our aunt and her lunatic were maybe doing the same, but I'll see what I can do.
Okay. I'll go make some sort of commotion, distraction
Okay.
for them.
Yes. You go do that. You're very distracting.
Thank you.
Not a commotion.
Well,
She heads
Stormbreaker.
back towards where Lunatic is.
You do see Lunatic's eyes are glowing, and Jean Grey's eyes are glowing, as if they are doing the same thing Alara is trying to do.
Well, Stormbreakers, we have had a fun time catching back up, but we will be going now. And as Aelin will walk back to the group, her ears will twitch, and I'm going to make a accurate extended hearing in perception test to figure out who's not breathing, whose heart's not beating, to identify who is now dead.
Give me a perception check.
Yes. 32.
Oh, there's an Andy skill check roll. With a 32, nobody in this room appears to sound. You're not hearing missing vital noises, but you
Okay.
do hear the crash of metal plates coming from the foyer.
Okay. As she hears that, she will look at Chimera with a slight jerk of her head. She will motion to the foyer and she will glide in that direction, her heels clicking across the marble floor.
Chimera will begin striding with purpose in that direction.
Seeing them run off, Gila will look down, look back at the table, grab 4 glasses of champagne, and go running after. His little legs can't keep up, so I'll be there shortly.
With that, Flynn will reach back behind him, pull out a small, bright red, flat little disc-like shape, which will pop open and pop up, and it's Scarlet, his little drone sidekick, and it will launch it off to in that direction.
Are we just trying to solve the murder, or are we trying to solve the murder first?
Yes.
If I understand the challenge correctly, as long as
The murder
someone
is
solves the
solved.
murder, everything will be fine. But if the murder doesn't get solved, we're all going to die. So it's really kind of a feast or famine opening event.
This is a team game.
So in this particular instance, it doesn't behoove us to compete necessarily with the others. That's because as long as someone solves the murder, we all live.
I suspect that there's
Complications hidden?
points awarded if we solve it
If we do
versus someone
solve
else.
it.
Yes.
Ursa shoulder checks Lunatic. She can't think of anything else to do.
Jealous of
Tick
me.
is just like eyes open, glowing, just murmuring his moonacy madness, the silver light of the silvery moon, and you just shoulder check him.
Bam!
He flies down, slams into a table.
The
Oops.
moon is flat. The moon is flat. Flat mooners.
What? What
Jesus
do you think
Christ.
you're doing? I'm trying to solve the mystery.
Yeah, I
Ay,
don't
ay, ay.
really want you to be the one to solve the mystery, and I don't know for sure that you aren't interfering with what my sister is trying to do. So if you could just chill out, that'd be cool.
Do we want it done accurately, or do we want it done by your sister?
I want it done accurately, which is why it's being done by my sister, and not some crazy piece of garbage that was hired by my aunt.
That could also describe your sister.
She was
She
never
was not
hired. She
hired by
felt
my
Not
aunt.
wrong. Not wrong.
Sorry, purchased, created with her money and her time in her lab.
Oh, you're going on about the clone theory again. Yes, we're not clones.
It's
That's
not a
not
theory.
thing. It's a theory. We're not clones.
Here, hold this. And he grabs a
No.
moon apple off the buffet table.
Stop!
that word leads to madness.
Indeed.
Stop
That way
it.
leads to that way leads to a table into your sternum.
Just hold the apple. You'll know the truths of the universe.
I don't know if I'm allowed to hit you. But she just is gonna keep talking to him and distracting him from reading the minds because I don't know if he is a bad guy and trying to interfere with
He's the bad man.
Laura.
Mm. He's the bad guy. He's the savage.
Would Alara have seen Redhead Phoenix's eyes glowing?
Yes.
Okay, then I mean she hasn't got a gauge of Redhead Phoenix yet, so she instead of directing Og at Lady Lunar, she's going to say, Og, if you could figure out something to distract that woman over there. She seems to also be a telepath of some sort.
Oh, okay. He will reach into his bag and he will pull out a Rubik's Cube.
Oh, perfect.
I thought he was gonna pull out a gun. I was like, no.
Blam, distraction is done.
That is distracting.
That's
I don't
Grok.
believe the rules preclude secondary murders, so perhaps that is the way to overcome the challenge that was not considered
Oh my
initially.
god.
So, quick pull a
Quick
short
murder.
Canadian out of your bag. That's a helpful distractor.
Wow.
Perfect distraction.
He sort of rotates the cube, and as he lines up the sides, the different panels begin glowing with these alien sigils, and the thing pops apart and makes an angry hissing noise, and he throws it over at her.
Oh.
And it bounces, hits the ground, and begins strobing and making loud, screaming techno music noises at her.
God is about to go.
Oh my god.
My
Does
God.
that bother Jean Grey? It does.
Yes.
She loves Skrillex. She can't say no.
I rolled a natural one, the only thing I could have rolled to be annoyed by this machine.
Obviously, mine's are Scott.
Oh man.
Oh,
It's so late in the evening, but I really feel like Jones should get a bonus hero point for that one. That was good.
Jonesy a bonus hero point for that.
Reminds her of Scott.
Poor
Yeah.
Scott.
Cause damn, it's true. Yeah,
Catching strays.
why didn't Centuria like destroy Scott Summers? Like, there's a guy who needs to have his heart broken, right? No, poor Thunderbolt just gets kicked to the curb.
She probably would have also destroyed Scott Summers if she was in his universe.
Hey, there's lots of multiversal stuff going on around here. You can get to it, Centuria.
She hasn't encountered him yet. Give it time.
Okay, so next season. Got it.
Played by James Marsden, weirdly enough.
Oh, I love him.
now I'm just imagining Centuria sliding from universe to universe, testing gates to see if this is her universe.
I just keep having men fall in love with me. In a
Mhm.
theme.
You are living
If
out
that's
the
not the
romantic.
Centuria problem.
You are living out the romantasy of all of your books.
Yes. I keep playing out a different book actually in every universe. Different story. I leave as soon as
Your
they
letter.
divert from the story.
I'm sorry, Scott. I gotta go. Let me make a distraction. Blam. Okay.
Centuria is just, it's in the rain. I wrote you every day for a year. It's Ryan Gosling just sad.
Obviously, that's not true. Centurion has to have develop psychic powers for that to happen.
Oh no.
Where do you think
That's
she's
true.
been all
Centuria's
this
not
time?
psychic. Jean Grey's not, Cyclops isn't going for it.
Lord.
The safe word is Xavier.
Oh.
Jesus.
But that
Wow.
Alara, though. Scott's all up for that.
Well, yeah, she's a telepath.
Oh man. All right, Alara, give me a perception check. Now that you guys have effectively distracted the psychics who are doing the work.
Okay. I like that Lady Lunar isn't. That makes sense.
Oh no, that's beneath her. That's what lunatic's here for.
Made a roll. Now I gotta find the window. I have a luck point, and I could do better if I use the luck point, potentially.
You're guaranteed to do better. You rolled a 10 on the dice. You can get as much as a 22,
Ooh, fancy.
or as little as a 22.
Oh,
Well,
hey.
well, with the point, that is a 31.
With a 31, there is no one in here who is thinking, "Uh-oh, I'm the murderer. I hope nobody notices."
Oops, all murders.
You do get a couple of blank spots, like you reach over and Crucible's brain can't be reached because he's immune to mind reading.
Oh, okay. So she notices that some people are immune to mind reading, not that there's like a void there.
Right.
Okay. Probably risky to open up the team chat with a number of telepaths here, but it's still the relative. I mean, while they're distracted, she will open up the team chat and just say, "I'm not picking up anything on anyone in this room. Could be something happening somewhere else in the manor."
Oh yay, we're on it.
And as the rest of you run into the foyer where you know the body to be, you see lying in his golden armor is Daedalus with a knife in his back.
Oh my.
Well, I see you've solved the kidnapping conundrum for the last time. Perhaps. It's Daedalus's armor with a knife in its back. We don't know who's in there.
True.
I mean, there's blood coming out of it, but yes, you don't know if it's Daedalus in there or not.
Someone
catch
is
up.
dead.
Surprise! It's his son.
Yeah, because he dies all the time and still comes back. All right, here we go.
Yeah,
Phoenix again.
I wonder who here had the most motivation to kill Daedalus.
Alex.
So,
True that.
I love Daedalus. I'm bad at expressing my love. But removing the helmet, you do see, sure enough, it is Daedalus underneath the mask. And with this thrilling twist, I think that's where we will call the end of this episode.
All right.
So, thank you everyone for hanging out with us tonight. I hope you're enjoying Farside Fury as much as I am. I'm really looking forward to continuing on with our characters. We'll be back here again, same bat time, same bat channel next Wednesday. As for news around the network, we have a new episode of the Titan City Serials coming out tomorrow. This one deals with a really exciting shootout. And I can't wait for you all to get to the episode after this episode because there's a really exciting Andy moment that I think fans of Andy will see him in a different light. I'm excited about. That episode will actually be out next Tuesday for National Podcast Day. We have a special special bonus episode coming out next Tuesday. Tomorrow night we have Monarch, our ongoing miniseries for Everyday Heroes, set in the world of Kong Skull Island and Godzilla King of Monsters. Deuce can tell you a little bit more about that. Monday, I'll be back with Office Hours, and we are beginning the final draft for Alan Wake 2. Very excited to jump into that. And Tuesday, we will welcome back the return of the Stormbreakers on City of Destiny. We've gone up a power level. We've lost 2 Preserver Stones, and they're being punished for it by being involved in the Farside Fury game. So we'll see how that goes. Yeah, I want to thank my players for hanging out with us. I want to thank our sponsor, Norse Foundry. If you ever need metallic dice, it's the best place to pick them up. You can use our code USP Norse to get 10% off your order and free shipping. And I want to thank the folks over on Patreon. If you're supporting us at patreon.com/Untold Stories Project, you can get early access to the podcast. Titan City Tuesdays has early access to chapters from my book that's coming out. I'll be sharing stat blocks, rules stuff related to Titan City as we're going through the design process. And you can also be one of the sponsors for Farside Fury. There's a list of sponsors over there who I need mascots for, loot boxes, challenges for our heroes, all that fun stuff. So I think that's everything I want to talk about. I'll give it around to my players to say goodbye, plug anything they want to plug, and then we'll get out of here. And I'll start down below with Kat.
Hey guys, thanks for watching. Go listen to me be an angry Scottish man on the podcast. Coming out this Thursday. You said Friday. Thursday. Damn. I don't even know when the podcast comes out, but I know I'm on it. So go listen to that. Yeah, that's all I have. It's been a blast. Go ahead, Calvin.
I would like to formally apologize for putting Spurple into everyone's minds. I will do it again.
You just did.
Sorry,
You
not
know.
sorry.
Yeah, this was a very a very chaotic episode. But I'm really enjoying. I'm glad Og is back. I'm looking forward to that drama. As well, yeah, looking forward to being back on City of Destiny because it's been too long since I got to play some actual Spider Queen.
What are you talking about? It was like 30 minutes ago.
That doesn't count. As well, if you are on YouTube, please check out the Win with Dice channel. We've been talking about like a Lancer West Marches inspired sandboxy campaign for a bit, very mercenary style campaign, and finally ran the first session of that, so we get into sort of a recap of that and how it went and how we want to do stuff in the future with that. And I guess as well, because it is the end of the episode, the Kevin fact that I have prepared.
Oh, no.
Kevin fact number 958. So because I can speak with experience on this, being the original president of the Censura Drive fan club. As much as he
Jesus.
as much as he may
Wow.
protest, it is a true fact that Kevin was the original founder of the Censura Drive club. He understands the drama of it. That's why he's in denial. With that, let's finish off the top row with Kevin.
I'm Kevin. I'm playing Chimera in Guardians of Haven, and I'm sitting here wondering, why am I working for a living? I mean, I should start an OnlyFans channel for all my characters and just, sit back and collect revenue. That probably wouldn't work because, that'd be too easy. So I'm having a great time being back in this particular skin. See what I did there? And this particular character. It's always a good time. Even when there's too much Barovia, it's still a good time, right? We love Barovia. We love it all. The twisted corridors of Alex's mind as we all go traipsing around breaking things. It's what we're here for. A lot of great stuff coming up on the channel. Alex talked about some of that already. I guess spooky season is coming up, and then who knows what's going to happen at Christmas? A 12-part one
Speedy
shot,
season.
12-part one shot. I mean, it's got to happen. Yeah. So I will. I kind of messed up. I thought we were going to do the Kevin Facts in character, but clearly these facts have no basis in this reality. At best, in some twisted quantum reality of the multiverse, perhaps, but it's all nonsense. So don't believe any of it. And I will kick it down to my evil side. I liked your Ronnie James Dio reference earlier, but that's always good. Getting the Dio in there, kicking it down to Deuce.
Thank you so much, everybody. Thank you so much for joining me on Deuce Week of the Untold Stories Project, because my God, I'm overexposed. Also, as your sponsor for the Hero Points, I'm so glad you're here. My great, wonderful team do me proud. I appreciate the Kevin Facts. And what could that be? That's right, it is 2025, and I've yet to get my Kevin Fact, so I'm here for it, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to unveil something special for my own challenge. That's right, it's Kevin Fact number 1. Kevin Fact number 1 is, ever since the first day, Kevin has been a paragon of virtue and patience by welcoming me here, accepting my gentle ribbing, my playful banter, and has been accepting, encouraging, and it's an absolute pleasure to play alongside of him. And as he just said, a lot of this stuff is bullshit, so take it however you want. So, figure out what's true and what's not. Is Kevin the liar, or is Kevin the liar? Which Kevin's real? That's for you to decide, audience.
One Kevin always tells the truth. One Kevin always lies.
Any of you kids old enough to remember Scanners? The guy's head just explodes. Yeah,
Yeah.
it just happened.
So you got to figure that one out. But I'm glad you're here. Glad you're always here. Please continue to watch us. Please continue to put up with my shenanigans, and we will keep trying to make you laugh as hard as humanly possible. So we'll go to someone else who might have a little Kevin Fact in his pocket there. It's our good friend Andy.
Everyone, thank you for joining us tonight. This has been fun. I'm looking forward to what we're going to get up to next week. In the vein of Kevin Facts, we have Kevin Fact number 676. Kevin believes that cinema peaked with the John Carpenter film Escape from LA and the lava surfing scene. Jonesy.
Thanks for tuning in tonight, everybody. I did my Kevin Fact earlier, so I'm left out on the Kevin Fact fun. Yeah, that's what I got, and my brain is fried at this point. I apologize. So
It's late. It's
too many Kevin Facts.
Too many Kevin, overwhelmed.
So with that,
Did Kat give us a Kevin Fact?
No, I didn't
Earlier
know
she
we were
did.
giving Kevin facts. Well, I didn't know we were giving them now. Mine was stupid. Mine is just it takes 3 Kevins to change a light bulb.
But there's only 2 of us here, so we're going to be in the dark.
Is that why all the light bulbs at USP are broken?
We're short of Kevin. Son of a.
Call our union rep. What the hell?
I know.
Wait,
do we have one at matinee? Can we borrow one?
Yes, actually,
Kevin
yes.
Combs.
it's the
There
Oops
you
All
go.
Kevin stream.
Oops,
Get
all
all the
Kevin.
manpower. Get a temp, Kevin. It's dark in here, y'all.
I thought that was just Alex's
Well-
tone for the games.
Oh, lighter tone.
It's
Darker
only
tone,
darker
lighter
tones because
tone.
we don't have enough Kevins to change the light bulbs. That's amazing.
Tune back in 2026 for the Oops All Kevin episode.
Kevin's
And
masculine.
Alex is broke again.
We start with a broken Alex. We end with a broken Alex. Synergy.
On the bright side, folks, I mean, there's no more bachelor parties, so no more, no more stories of alcohol consumption will ever be told. So it's all done.
Right side, we don't have any light bulbs.
That's why we have fire, Alex. Oh.
Well, I agree with Desmond. That is wonderful, Kat. That is a good line to end on. Have a good night. Bye.